And welcome back. Thank you for standing by, my friends. I was slower than I thought, and so I got nothing done while the BRB screen was up. So we're going to get switched over to the Commodore, and we're going to do it together, the slow, clunky process of changing devices and capture hardware. The wheel, Stat Cat, what are you doing to me? We'll get to that in a moment. Punishing me for subjecting everyone to the tedium of changing devices. I almost didn't start with Battletoads tonight. Because I was kind of concerned about this process right here of switching over to the Mini. I almost started the stream with Dino Eggs again, just because that's already on the C64, and I just love that game. I feel like I run a risk of making people tired of it because I like to play it a lot. But it's just very, very good. All right. The video didn't come on. That's a not great sign. That's a start. Let's see if it stays. It's hard to get the aspect ratio of C64 games to show up correctly. I kind of have the choices of having it a little too narrow which is what I've gone with historically. We've had it a little too narrow like this most nights, but last time we played C64, and I think tonight the other option is to have it just a little too wide. So alright, there we go. Now everything is looking nice. Bring our volume up a little bit, and we'll be ready for Time Tunnel. Ooh, that's a little bit too much. This music's gonna get very repetitive. We don't want it too loud. The Legend of Santa, Deliverance of the Presents. Dynamite says, "You gave me props on Batman. Well-deserved props, Dynamite. That game is a beast, and a 3-death clear is no joke. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to when you're gonna share with us that you got the no-death run, because I know it's gonna happen. Here's this. You handled Battletoads like a champion. No small feat. Thank you." Thank you, Dynamite. I'm happy to have beat it. I have done much better runs. That was compared to some of the clears I've done in the past. That was pretty ugly. But thank you nonetheless. My measure for what I feel is a good run for me through Battletoads, the capture died. This is what happens with the C64. It takes a long time to get the capture to not die. It's not an issue of idling either, I don't think. I don't know what the issue is. Because once it gets going, like past a certain point, I'm definitely able to let it idle without it crashing. But getting it into that zone seems to be really difficult. I haven't forgotten the wheel either. Let's oh. It died again. Why are you like this? Crank those time tunnel jams. If it's more than a 15-second loop, I feel uncomfortable, Pokemon says. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. It's not doing anything. I don't know what the weak link in my setup is. Like, I don't know if the problem is my HDMI splitter, or if it's my capture card. It's got to be one of those. I don't know if it. I don't know that it could be anything between those two. Alright, well. Oh, I broke my webcam. Huh. That's interesting. Why would that break? Alright. Let's try and spin this wheel. Almonds! Hey, this is the last of the almonds, I think. Yeah, that's it. So if we land on almonds again, we'll have to do a respin. There are only 4 left. These were Blue Diamond Extreme Carolina Reaper almonds. They're not as hot as a Carolina Reaper would imply. They've got a smoky Chex Mix kind of seasoning on them. That's actually pretty good. They're pretty enjoyable, these almonds. I think if you ate a whole bunch of them, the heat might grow on you a little bit. And if you ate a whole can, you'd probably give yourself an upset stomach. If you're like me. I mean, if you're more indestructible, maybe none of this would apply. But, those are my suspicions. We thought the last time was the last of the almonds because you had a giant chunk of the flavor powder. Well, get ready. Get ready. Replace the almonds with sunflower seeds? No. I think I won't. Welcome back, Zergling. Whenever you get that P.O. box, you're gonna have no shortage of spicy things. I like the idea, Stat Cat. I like the idea in principle. I don't know that it's safe to trust edible items sent to me by strangers. As much as so many of the people here are really good friends to me, there is a degree of separation that we have. Not serious about it, but you talked about it before. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I've thought about, like, what a fun idea it would be. But, set up an Amazon wish list, then you get edible items directly from Amazon. That might be a possibility. If that's something people really want for the stream, that might be something we could do. Very awkward to... I don't know. I don't want to pressure people to send me things. Alright, so what we're going to do, since it's the last of the almonds, I dumped them out onto the lid, and I got, like, all the extra, like, clumps of, like, seasoning or whatever, too. So, like, this is going to look weird and gross, but I'm going to eat them off of the lid here. So that I can actually, get everything out of the bottom of the jar and torture myself, like, the most. To the highest degree possible, right? It's very salty. It's not really... Alright, it's spicy too. Oh. It wasn't that much. It wasn't that much worse, but it was a little worse than they normally are. That's the end of the almonds. In Twitch speak, I heard a rumor that streamers who have trouble starting time tunnels switch over to Castlevania 64. Just something I heard. Maybe you should try it yourself. That's a good one, Dynamite. We might do... we probably won't do a Castlevania 64 playthrough in October. But we might do one in November. I need to do Claire hard mode to finish up Castlevania 64 so that I can be ready to move on to Legacy of Darkness. We might do one in November. Alright, let's get my big head out of the way. Let's get into Time Tunnel. You won't have to pressure anyone to send you spicy things. Well, no, it's not that it's not that I feel like I would have to pressure people to do it. It's just, I don't know, I definitely, you know, I definitely appreciate when people want to lend their support to the stream, but you know, I like to keep pressure for stuff like that at a very minimal, at a very minimum. I never want to make people like feel any compulsion or anything like that toward it. Trust us and the U.S. postal system. Taking a month to transport this perishable food for you, Sophie says. Most people aren't malicious. I'd take edibles in the mail. I mean, I took some from StatCat in the past, Persephone says. Well, that's the thing. I you know, I would hope at least that most people aren't malicious, but the thing is, it only takes one bad actor to do something really horrible to you. Someone will get you the one chip challenge from Amazon, and it'll be time to end the stream. And the thing is, like, I feel like there are a lot of people that come to the stream that I absolutely could trust. But on the other hand, the only way to really learn that you can't trust someone is to be betrayed. And that's not, like... Maybe it's good to not invite opportunities for that. Frownie is not used to getting gifts in general and makes him super uncomfortable, StatCat says. I've tried. I appreciate that, StatCat, but yeah, some things are a bit much. Yeah, yeah. There's some people. There have been some people who have come to the chat. Not many, but there've been a few that I would be very afraid of what I might receive. I don't know. I don't know what his I don't know what his situation was. I don't know if I don't know if he was an individual with serious problems, which is a possibility, and that's why I tried to be so patient for so very long. Or if it's someone LARPing or trolling or I don't know. Did I miss some kind of parcel paradox? Buddha fingers, welcome in. So we were just talking about how interesting / dangerous it could potentially be to the idea of having a PO box for receiving spicy foods for the wheel. All right, so we are going to be I'm going to be moving along kind of at a clip here, I think. I think I can remember a lot of the stuff that we figured out last time. It's about a time traveling gnome who's doing something. I forget. Well, I definitely, I feel like I know what the first several steps are. Like, we build a fire to get the piece for our time machine. I don't know why that's how we get it, but that is how we get it. And now, I got a torch out of my pocket. Like, this is our inventory. This is the pocket dimension. This is where our inventory lives. And for some reason, our torch handle starts out there. Oh yeah, sorry. There's gonna be a lot of that. I gave a very unhelpful heads up a very long time ago. I forgot to repeat it. That flashing light situation is gonna recur very frequently. So yeah, this is an adventure game, time tunnel, where you yeah, it's where you travel through time. And it's pretty wild. It's gonna seem like I have a good grip on this game for a little while, because I spent 5 hours with it last week. So all this stuff that I'm doing and making tons of progress, this is rapidly going to come to a halt in mere moments, just so you know. This is a sequel to that horse game. Did we learn enough to forget anything, though? Oh, I missed Persephone said, so bummed dress season is ending soon. I hate the winter. I'm sorry, Persephone. I'm the monster. I'm always on the opposite side of that. I love the autumn and the winter are my favorites. The revelation I had last stream, oh, the rocks? Oh, it goes beyond that. I didn't just figure out how to get the rocks down. I figured out the seesaw. Sorry, there's a lot of chat here. I did a bad job at keeping up with what's being said, so I missed something. I've been here just lurking. I appreciate the lurk, Vanilla. Thank you for that very much. It's good to have you here with us. There's a fair way to do that, where you elect a list of things to be purchased. If someone wants to send you something you can't add or don't want to, you don't. No viewer ever gets you details. People use Throne for this too. I've never heard of Throne. I was thinking of it, it didn't want to shield them, Buddhafinger says. I think Amazon's the best way to do it. Won't let you add stuff from Marketplace, not Amazon. Site where you can add items you want bought for you, and people can buy them and ship them to you sight unseen. Oh, and it lets you add stuff from other websites too. That's interesting. So, the big thing that happened in this game, like, when I started this game up, I dove into it blind, and I only know about it what I've learned from playing, which is not a whole lot. That puzzle that you saw me solve at the very beginning, if you, sorry I didn't explain these things as I was doing them, but that puzzle you saw me solve at the beginning, where you put the log in the fireplace, and then you light it on fire with Santa's lightning bolts. You shoot lightning bolts from your hands. That took me like an hour to figure out. But then you get a piece of the time machine and unlocks all this stuff, and like, there's only one button on the Commodore. There's a D-pad for moving, and there's one button for every action. And so tapping it gives you the lightning bolt, or picks up an item, or puts it down, depending on the context. But then, like, after 3 hours of playing the game, I figured out if you hold the button, it takes you to the pocket dimension. And what you can do there is, if you're holding an item when you go to the pocket dimension, you can put it down so that you can conveniently transport multiple things at a time. Because you get to where you're going, go back into the pocket dimension, pull it out. So that took me another 3 hours after I started, or another 2 hours after I started time traveling to figure that out. And then the biggest thing that I discovered is that with 2 rocks and a stick, I can make a little seesaw. And I can move this boulder out of my way. Ta-da! That took another 2 hours after I discovered the pocket dimension. Now, granted, I wasn't just sitting here the whole time. I was doing stuff. I was going through time and finding objects that I have no idea what they are, and you know, there was a lot of nonsense happening. This vent, I don't know what this vent is all about. Let's put that in the pocket dimension for later, though. Oh yeah, I think the character, I think the character is some sort of, yeah, I think a gnome is accurate. But I mean, he looks like Santa Claus, so. Did you ever figure out the broom? I have not, Buddha Fingers. There's an item in the game, there's a broom in the game. I'm scared to mess with it too much because it tends to crash the game. It's not lightning, it's Peter Parker's web shooter. Frownie's first playthrough was more of a collect all items and put them in the living room of the gnome mansion kind of run. Alright, so this is a new item. I've never seen this before, and well, this is very disheartening because I have no idea what on earth this is. That's my big, Oh, I'm not allowed to leave this in my pocket. Some items you can't leave in the pocket dimension. Oddly enough. Which might mean that it's an item that crashes the game. Which, you know, that would be cool. A time tunnel where the revelations only lead to more questions. This game has more going on than it has any right to, and I love it. I also love the pose he strikes while shooting lightning. So that's this is a pretty big problem. I was really counting on whatever that item, like whatever I found there. I was really counting on that being something that would unlock another part of the game. And I'm really kind of crushed that it's something impossible to figure out. But I will not give up. This will only be a minor setback. Getting your hopes up in Time Tunnel is the first step to despair. I am only all too familiar with despair. Think of how nice the new item would look next to your fireplace. I mean, that's where I want to take it, basically. Okay, this I can leave in the pocket dimension. I'm scared that if I leave it next to my fireplace, I'm going to crash the game, but there's only one way to figure out if that's the case. As you can imagine, the first 3 hours or so before I discovered the pocket dimension were very tedious. Taking all of these items one at a time. I mean, it's still tedious, but it was exponentially more tedious when I was taking every item one at a time everywhere. Oh yeah, that definitely looks nice. I'm glad we found that. I have no clue, Zergling. I have no clue what it is. I think it might be the other half of the thing that's in the black hole, though. I mean, they're both blue and white. So let's see if I can stick them together. Little lightning bolt to glue them. That's gonna be a no. Oh, this is horrible. This is horrible. I don't know what anything is. Alright, I do have one other idea. They might not go together, but wow, will your neighbors be impressed when they see you on the easy chair next to the fireplace with such cool items. Your very cool, nondescript blue and white things. We use the oats to lead the horse to the treadmill so that the horse can power the elevator. No, it's a horse, but it sure makes me think of a dog. You know what? I was thinking, it reminded me of our puppy, because when we go outside, we're walking around, like, I'm always walking around with a kibble in my pocket so that I can, you know, do that positive reinforcement thing. And the way the horse was following me around made me think of the puppy following me around with a handful of kibble. Yeah, my puppy eats oats. Hey, Derek Ocean, welcome in. Welcome to the most exciting game to grace the stream in a long time. This is Time Tunnel, the crown jewel of the Commodore 64. This is my fault, and we're so sorry. I don't think there's anything to be sorry about, though. I've really enjoyed this game. I just wish I could figure it out a little bit more swiftly. They charge $6 plus for oatmeal. It only takes 25 cents to make. For oat milk. Definitely a good idea, then, I would say, to perfect the process of making your own at home. I don't know what these fizzy things are, by the way. Just like I don't know what this vent is. I don't know what anything is. Everything in this game is a mystery. So in here there's a broom, and the broom is a strange object, because the broom I cannot take to the pocket dimension. See, I go here and it's gone. And the broom has a high tendency to glitch when I take it out of its time period. Oh, I can't even take it here. I forgot about that. The broom has problems. And it also crashes the game sometimes. I don't know if the flour and the salt are decorative, or if maybe I could, if I bring an item here, maybe I can get a bowl of each of them. Derek says, I found my mom's ex got into a bad car accident. Oh no. Hopefully, I don't know, hopefully it was more bad for the cars than any of the people involved. You know what the torch is? Oh, the torch. I don't. Maybe that was in response to me saying I don't know what anything is. Okay, yeah, sorry. Sorry, when I read the chat with the delay, my mind isn't super sharp. So, I have a suspicion about a good place to use the broom, but I'm really worried I'm going to crash the game trying to get it there. Oh, this is time tunnel oil. I don't think we're supposed to be Santa Claus. I believe we're a gnome character of some sort. But, I mean, when it comes to looking, I guess, there you are, Gnome Mansion. When it comes to looking like Santa Claus, it doesn't get much more Santa than this. Get some of those treasures out of my pocket. So... the thing about the broom is I think maybe the broom is what I need to defeat the scorpion. Tried to go around a car and somehow he swerved or something. Flew out of the vehicle 300 feet. I was in the hospital getting back surgery. Well, that's not good. I hope, you know, I hope that goes well. We're not supposed to be Santa Claus, but well, here we are. So, you can actually take the broom out of Salem if you use the warp things. No, I just went in a circle. Warp's still open. But now I'm like, this, walking around with this runs the risk of crashing the game. which, you know, I definitely don't want to do. I feel like Cassandra from Greek mythology, being the only one who knows anything about this. But not being able to spoil, and even if we could, no one would believe us. I sure do love getting a flashbang thrown in my face every time a new screen loads, Tuesday says. Well, then you're in the right place, my friend. You're running her with this broom like you found Willy Wonka's golden ticket. What was in here? Oh, this is good. This is the elevator. No, that bat's coming for me. Ugh. Alright, and see, that crashed the game. Now I've just lost everything we did. And I didn't even get to find out. And I didn't even get to find out if the broom defeats the scorpion. Alright, well, we're gonna make a beeline for discovering if the broom defeats the scorpion. I'm gonna do the bare minimum to get us to that point. Hey, Sir Rack of Lamb, welcome in. Good to see you. It's, I'm surprised to have you with us so late. Very grateful to, of course. It just means more fun with Time Tunnel. Exactly, exactly. All that means, when I have to reset, all that means is we get to play Time Tunnel longer. We're really fortunate when you think about it. Can't wait to see what the end screen looks like. Time Tunnel sent us back in time. What a catastrophe. Excellent. The only sensible thing to do: watch this screen in watch this stream in full screen. Yeah, you've got to mirror. You got to mirror the screen to your stream to your giant flat screen television. Completely darken your room and sit like 2 millimeters in front of the screen. Then you really get the effect. No, I have no idea what this item is, by the way. I don't know what any of the items are. Everything looks like nothing. Currently projecting time tunnel on our wall for on our entire wall for full effect. The end screen of time tunnel is a 20-minute flashing effect. Just got home from work about 30 minutes ago. Been lurking and having dinner. Thank you for the lurk. Sorry you are kept out so late. So this, to me, looks like a roll of... What was it called? Bubble tape? Like bubble gum. Comes in a spiral and like a plastic shell. Rolls out like a tape measure. That's what this looks like to me. It's like that, or like maybe one of those like things that like people would like hold in their ear in the 1800s when they couldn't hear very well. Or yeah, a yo-yo. This looks like a bag of flour, maybe. It has a very jar-like shape to it at the same time. Or it could be a fire extinguisher. I don't know. This is a cup. I know this one. That's like a goblet. Oh, or is it? That could be something that goes on the space station. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to take the broom to fight the scorpion. I really don't think that's going to be the solution. I don't think we're supposed to take the broom out of Salem. I think that's why the game fights me on it so much. But if I don't try it, I'll never know. In my hometown, I once met a guy who lived in what used to be a full-size cinema. One of the screens still worked, and he used it as his media room. Hard to complain about that setup. Did he apply time tunnel, though? Of course, I have no idea what that is either. That looks like a gong, actually. Game crashed. This broom is the bane of my existence. Picked up a new to me game the other day at a vendor mall. It's called Super Valis 4 on the SNES. Are you familiar with it or any of the Valis games? I am not, Sir Rack of Lamb. I'm completely unfamiliar. He will play Time Tunnel if I ever go back, Tuesday says. That makes me really hesitant to continue messing with that broom, because I don't want to put everyone through the agony of continual restarts. Like, I feel bad. I feel bad making everyone sit here through the same nonsense over and over again. But, like, my logic is, my problem with the scorpion is it's an enemy that's on the ground that I can't mess with. So, like, it seems to me that the solution is something like a broom, which touches the ground, right? I think there's a logic to that. Hey, Doe, welcome in. Love these old school games. Excellent, you're in the right place. This is Time Tunnel though, and this one's a tough experience. I'm enjoying every second of this. Don't feel bad. Thank you, thank you. We have free will. We're still here. It's our own fault. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sophie. Thank you, Vanilla. It's actually surprisingly difficult to get the horse positioned onto the treadmill just right. I did it really well that time, but that's the exception rather than the rule. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Maybe this thing is an oil can, like from the Wizard of Oz. I wonder if there's something that, like... Yeah, maybe I have to oil so I can get it to move. Alright, I'm gonna try this broom thing one more time, but if the game crashes this time, I'm gonna abandon messing with the broom for a while. And I'll investigate other stuff. So what am I supposed to do? Oh, I dodged it. Will you open the portal already? My goodness, these portals are slow. Hey, Duck Something, welcome in. Welcome to the majestic time tunnel. I honestly love watching this. It makes me feel better about never knowing where I'm going or what I should be doing. I can't find my way out of here. There we go. Goodness. How did Battletoads go? It went alright. It took me 2 attempts to beat it. And my victory was kind of ugly, but I did actually beat it, which I was kind of worried I wouldn't be able to. I'm going to try and fit it on the schedule again next week, though, because I need to continue the de-rust process. I hope I said welcome in, Duck Something, by the way. Thank you for being with us tonight. So, when the broom doesn't have a handle, I think that's an indication that when I set it down, the game is going to crash. It crashed. This is where I wanted to bring it to. This is where I wanted to bring it. Alright, no more messing with the broom. We're going to investigate other stuff. I'm too heartbroken now. Finished Dead Space today. GG, Derek. Well done. Hey, Doodalert. Welcome in. Yeah, Commodore 64. We're playing Time Tunnel. This is an adventure game. Santa Claus travels to various points in time and steals every object he finds. I don't know. I don't understand this game very well. This is an ugly playthrough. But I do find this game to be kind of fascinating. I forgot to light my torch. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, reality persistently collapses every time I touch the broom. There's a store near me selling one with the box, not sealed. So I don't use, I'm generally an original hardware kind of guy, just because I'm lucky enough to have a bunch of old consoles and games. But with the C64, I don't have that. I use the C64 Mini. Which is basically an emulation box, and it's not perfect. It's great for a lot of games, but it's seemingly completely incompatible with a lot of others, so it's definitely mixed, my feelings about it, or my success with it. I wish it worked well for everything, because when it when it works, when it is working well, it's a dream. Guess your internet's working good again. Yeah, I don't know. My internet's usually fine. Like, we've had a couple months now without any major crashes, but I don't know what it was last night. I don't know how long I was sitting here playing the game and like unaware that I was, you know, streaming to no one. I think I was sitting here for a good half hour just playing the game and talking to myself without realizing that the stream was dead. Because everything looked normal on my end. The chat was quiet, but I mean, everything was, the game was going terrible, so, like, there wasn't anything to say, really, so, that didn't seem unusual to me. It was the best stream, the one that no one got to see. Well, I didn't accomplish anything. Even, like, you didn't miss anything. I just kept going to that same area and wandering through the storm cloud and not finding anything useful, so. I said that I was, before the BRB, I said, well, I'm gonna give up. I did give up. I was like, I'm not gonna look for this anymore. I'm just gonna go do something else in the game. And I'm gonna take a BRB and we'll do that when I get back, is what I said. And then I went away, and then when I came back from the BRB, that's when I noticed the stream had been dead for, I don't know, a half an hour or so. I used to have the C64 that was built into a stick. It was so cool. It came with like 20 games. Back in 2006. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It took me a moment to remember that. I never had one, but I know what you're talking about. Reminds me of old DOS games. Way better sound quality. That's the way it is for DOSBox too. Sort of a mix of games that work well and games that don't work at all. The broom is the final boss of the game. I believe it. Hey, we just got a new follow. Welcome on board, my new friend. Hope you're having a wonderful evening, and thank you for that. I'll preserve your anonymity if you would prefer, but I definitely appreciate you. I had to identify with Santa's end-life crisis. We'll call it Frownie the Lost Episode, Derek says. Well, I mean, it might as well stay lost. I mean, it'll be up on YouTube in the archive like everything else, but there is a bit in the Hercules on Nintendo 64 when we played through that. There was a bit of that where the stream went down and I didn't notice and kept playing for a little while. And there was a really weird glitch that happened, and it was a shame because it was something I thought was really funny. But nobody got to see it except for me. Tried this new restaurant where I live, had breakfast. It was good, Derek says. Right on. New to me. Trying some local places. I feel like I should get out and do that more, but I don't tend to make time for that. DOSBox is mixed. Some games work great, others not so well. I don't have any experience with it because I really don't have any experience with DOS games. I think the only games I ever played on DOS were Duke Nukem 1 and 2. And I was kind of young and I didn't do very well at them. What? There's a Santa Claus in North Pole, Alaska, who's the real Santa, and I knew the one who retired and was living at a retirement home in Fairbanks. I went there like once a week to visit my grandma, and sometimes my partner would go with me. After a couple years of him seeing us, he told me he would shoot me if I didn't marry her soon. He died like 2 years later, and he was still dressing like Santa every year for the kids who would visit. Obviously not after he died, or did he? What? I feel like I've miscomprehended something. He's dressing like Santa after he died? I mean, I feel like if I were in his situation, that's how I would want to be. That's how I would want to be sent off. Duke Nukem 1 might have been my first DOS game. That's... He was still dressing up like Santa pretty much right up until he died. This is another item that you can't leave in the pocket. I don't know what that means. I don't know why but these two items, they have that in common. Neither of these items can be left in the pocket dimension. I just wish I knew what in the world these things are. Like this here, I thought it was like a cape or something, lying flat on the, like, laying rumpled on the ground. But I kind of think, like, it kind of looks like a meat grinder. Oh, hey, we have a raid coming in. Very nice. Let's type a shout out. Welcome in, Procianova. Thank you for the raid. It's a double raid. I don't know if this is a coordinated effort or a coincidence. But let's give our shout outs in order. Welcome in also Seer and friends. Thank you for the thank you for the raid as well. Always great to have you here. Welcome in, Spence and Key. Great to see you. I hope it's been a fun night. Silver Bandit, welcome to the stream, and thank you for the follow. Appreciate you coming on board with us. Very kind of you. Let's type more shout-outs here. Tell us about your stream. What was happening tonight? How did it go? I think Sierra has 2 underscores there. All right, well then we're Halo Infinite. So this is a coordinated effort. Or it's an even more gigantic coincidence. So we're playing what you've wandered into is a game called Time Tunnel on the Commodore 64. And it is a tremendous mess of a game. It's an adventure game. You play as a very Santa Claus looking character who can fire lightning bolts from his hands. And basically it's just a game where you pick up objects and move them around. And the whole game is a big puzzle box. And it's themed around time travel. We have a pocket dimension where we can store items for convenient transportation. Or take them out when we want to set them down somewhere, which is what I want to do with that. And that's basically everything I know about the game. I've been working on this one for a while. And every piece of information that I've just shared with you, I basically worked out slowly over the course of 5 hours. And that's the sum total of what I've learned about this. So, it's a very confusing time. But I would definitely, I'm definitely grateful for everyone who wants to come along on this weird journey. I'm taking a moment here to click through here. Procianova, I'm going to give you a follow. I like trains, the About says. Right on. Short and sweet. Alright, and let me get back into the chat, because I haven't actually been reading anything anyone's saying. Oh, it would appear I am actually caught up. All right, well, let's go. So thing is, I don't actually know what I'm doing at the moment. Sadly, I have to raid and run. Sierra says, it's time for me to get to bed. I hope your stream goes well, and you have a great night. Hey, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you dropping by. No worries about needing to run. Take good care of yourself. Get all the rest you need. We will endeavor to be good hosts and take good care of the friends that you have brought over with you. Oh, I'm sorry. I know that it doesn't do much good after the fact, but that flashing light that you saw, that's a regular feature of this game, so... I do need to warn everyone to be kind of prepared. That's gonna happen a lot. I'm just gonna lurk. Thank you for the lurk key. just staring at these things, because I just have no idea what anything is, you know? I sometimes wonder if there's an object that I need to open this safe, but I don't know if, like, I feel like this room is the combination area for this safe. I don't know how to input numbers into this thing, though. Hey, Procianova, thank you for the alert. Thank you again for the raid as well. I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is a pot or, like, I was kind of thinking maybe it looked sort of like a gong. Like this thing at the top that's like a crossbeam with two legs. Might be the, like, part where it installs. Or it could be, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what anything is. everything in this game is bewildering to me. Oh no, I didn't mean to go to Greece. No, I didn't want to come to Greece. I was trying to go to Persia. Look, here's a jug. Perhaps it's got oil in it, or water. I have no idea. I don't know what this thing is. Like, I thought maybe it's a shield. Or an urn. One of the weirdest things I can collect is the pot off of, or the lid off of this basket. And there's a snake inside, and I don't know what to do with about the snake. There's a stone here that I need to get out of the way so I can go inside there. I don't know how to move the stone. I can walk right up to the sun. I kind of feel like these two items belong together because they have the same color scheme. That's probably not good logic. Yeah, we'll go to Greece now. I don't remember if there were any objects in Greece. I don't know if there's anything I can collect. There's a sword. There's a sword in Greece, but I can't get to it because it's protected by a dragon. Yeah, there's no actual objects. I don't know how to... I would love to have that sword, but I don't know how to fight that dragon. Some of the bricks stick out of the wall. I don't know what to make of that. Back to Persia, huh? Such a bewildering game. Hey, Streaming Fist, welcome in. Welcome to the best game on the Commodore 64, Time Tunnel. It is a perfect storm of sheer confusion. Coming into this with no context and seeing Santa travel back to ancient Greece and Persia is so bizarre. I have no idea what's going on. Streaming Fist, I've been playing this game for about 7 hours in total. I have no idea what's going on. We know almost the same amount. It's an adventure game. You pick up items and take them to the right spot, and just, I don't know. The thing is, I don't really know what the right spot for anything is. I know the solution to like 3 puzzles in the game so far. I don't have to leave the oats there. I can keep the oats. I'm a monster. That horse is gonna labor away for nothing now. Santa is a cryptid after all. So I don't know how to get around the scorpion. I don't know what this like steel square over here in the against the wall is. It's tough. It's tough being so clueless as to what in the world anything is or does. I don't know, maybe it's a cornucopia. Hi, do you want this purple thing, perhaps? I don't remember if I ever tried to give this to you, but you can have it. Oh, good. I don't know what anything is. I have no idea what it is. I have several theories, but I mean, my theories are all jokes, so. I'm pretty sure that's an Arbok. Thank you for the wheel, Derek. We'll do that in just a moment. Oh. I just wish I knew what anything was. That's the hard part about this game. I just don't know what a single thing is. Nothing looks like anything I can interact with. Alright, let's see what this does. Candy, toxic waste. That's not a bad thing to land on at all. Hazardously sour candy, it proclaims. Are you getting Super Mario Brothers Wonder? Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna get it right on October 20th, but we got a watermelon. I don't know if I've had the watermelon one before. Let's go. But I'm definitely gonna get it. We'll play through it on the stream. I can't skip a new Mario game. Isaac, hanging with me as always, looking very, very comfy, cozy. Isaac is. Oh, it is dreadfully sour. Oh my goodness. Wow. That one doesn't want to stop. This that cat has one too. Nice. The thing about the toxic waste candy is that they have like the sour powder on the outside of them, but they're hollow inside, and they have more sour powder in the middle. So even though like I'm past the worst of the first wave of it, I know I'm gonna be hit with more in a short while as I continue to enjoy the candy and it dissolves down to that core. Watermelon. It's a pinkish color. Down the hatch. I want you to know I bought these before you. I didn't buy these because of you, Harumph. I wouldn't dare to dream of it. I bought these because of Sir Rack of Lamb. Pre-ordered the new King Kong game off Best Buy tonight. Couldn't get it from GameStop. They messed up. No shock. Yeah, I haven't messed with GameStop in a long time. I mean, they just don't offer much that I'm interested in. Hey, the fire went out. That's weird. Oh, it's because there's too many objects in the room. I tried to order a Ghosts and Goblins figurine through them a while back, and well, that didn't work out. I had to end up canceling that and getting it somewhere else. I think I'm dead when it comes to sour stuff, but the watermelon candy actually tastes pretty good. Yeah, I like that one. I thought that was all right. Hey, welcome back, Greg. Hey, Tip, welcome in. What am I watching? Welcome to Time Tunnel on the Commodore 64. It's a mysterious one, this game. I haven't managed to figure out a whole lot about it. It's an adventure game. It's, you know, pick up the things and pick them up and place them down and try to figure out where stuff is supposed to go. I don't know what I'm doing because I don't know what anything is. I usually like GameStop, but this was kind of frustrating. All because they had the wrong date on the game. Best Buy did get free shipping, which was nice. I think this is a jug of oil, is my guess for what it is. But, you know, who knows? I can't figure out what anything is. And figuring out what items are is a chore for other better games. I mean, surely I'm clever enough to figure this game out, right? It would probably help a lot if I had any idea what anything in the game was. That's my current big problem is... I just don't have any idea what anything could be. Trying to figure out the correlation here. Everything seems so random. So, yeah, you're a gnome that travels through space and time. And you pick up objects and try to take them to the correct place in the universe. And Sometimes progress happens, but usually it doesn't. Reminds me of Bill and Ted on the NES, Craig says. It has been a very long time since I've done anything in this game. I just wish I knew what anything was. Apparently, when the candy is in your mouth for longer than 60 seconds, you're a full Toxie head. Hey, Stream Kyle, welcome in. Welcome to the ultimate test of trial and error. The impossible, the inscrutable time tunnel. An interesting choice of music in this game. It's a who's who of the public domain. Have any Halloween games planned for October? We're definitely going to play some spooky games. Stream Kyle. But, I can't say with 100% certainty what we're going to do just yet. I have an idea that I have an idea of a little theme that I think would be fun to try, but I'm gonna keep it under wraps for the time being. Is it fair to ask if you tried a combination already? I'm gonna ask you to hold off circling, because if I haven't thought of it already, then it might be telling me something I don't know. And I'm pretty sure it would just be a guess, but I would still rather have the ideas just come out of my brain for now. I know that's infuriating when I'm making no progress, but I can only be what I am. When I put an item in the right location, something will happen to indicate that it's correct. I can't reliably say exactly what that would look like, but definitely, there is an indication when I get it right. Something changes. What do you call a gnome who is a little short on wit? Ignoramus? I don't think I know that word. Ignomius? You know what? I wonder, why doesn't Friday the 13th ever happen on a Tuesday? Tuesday asks. You just have too much, luck. Legend of Galactic Heroes has a lot of public domain music. Friday the 13th. I imagine a lot of people are gonna be playing Friday the 13th next month. I've actually never played it, but ignoramus is the word you're playing off of. Oh my goodness. That's that's a bit of a stretch. I don't think I ever would have found that word in there. I don't think I ever would have found that word in there. Do you want this? It's gold. Don't leave me. Sometimes I come up a little short with these gnome jokes. If Friday the 13th was on a Tuesday, it wouldn't be a happy Tuesday. I know how committed to going completely bald in 5 years from stress you are. That's my goal. That's my goal. Alright, let's... Alright, so in the Stone Age, I made a seesaw. I've gone into every cave and taken everything out. What is there left to do in the Stone Age? Really nothing. I wonder if I can collect more than one bat. Got a bat here. Let me see... Stretch break and pistachios, alright. We can do those. It was definitely a stretch. Oh, sorry, this game is called Time Tunnel, tip, and I'm playing it on the Commodore 64. Do you ever get into any of the management slash tycoon slash sim games? Not really. I played a bit of Sim City on the Super Nintendo, but mostly I would just use the infinite money glitch and just cheat the game and play very casually. I was never very good at doing it legitimately. My sister had Zoo Tycoon, and I think I played a little bit of that. Alright, and pistachios are way over here. I think it is very possible that at some point I am going to have to break and open the floor to hear ideas from the chat. But I'm trying to avoid that. I really want to be able to bang my head against this game until progress occurs. As fantastic as it would be to retire to the saloon for a refreshing adult beverage, the only thing in the building is oat. We cannot have more than one bat. When I get the new bat, the old one despawns. Zatin stand up with the shadow lobster. Oh, that's great. Are lobsters and scorpions related in any significant way? They sure look like quite the pair. So I guess this bat is basically dead. The thing about this part of the game is there's nothing else to do. I don't think I can move this stone like I moved the other one. And even if I did... Oh, I can't go off the screen over there. I wonder if there's the exit. I go over here to the left? Yeah. Yeah, it's just the exit when I go up, so there's no point in moving that stone anyway. But there's gotta be something else to do. They're Crawsons. It's like cousins, but you need claws to get in. They're not related at all. This game is evil. I don't think this is gonna work because I don't have any mechanism for dropping the stone from a height. But whatever, I'm out of ideas. I can't do it because there's no height. I don't know what I thought that was gonna do. I hate how stupid this game makes me feel. Who knew a C64 game could make you question your life choices? It's depressing. It's very depressing to be this dumb. I feel like I should be able to figure something out. I can't solve a single object in this game. I don't know where a single thing goes. It's all just impossible. Santa wins. I can't solve the maze. Yeah, Santa versus Medusa. I don't know how to fight that Medusa. I feel like I need something reflective. Gonna try the lemon flavored toxic waste candy. Did I miss something? I don't think so. I don't think anything has been happening. Hope I don't need that vent. Why couldn't they draw anything so that it would look like something that I could recognize? Why does everything have to be some just crazy mishmash of something that doesn't make any sense? Ah. 0 out of 10 on this pixel art. You know, funny would be if the manual told you what the items were. Yeah, that might be a thing. That might be, that might be what I have to do. I might have to break down and I might have to see if there's a manual for this game. I might be a little defeated. I'm not gonna look inside the manual, but I'm gonna see if there's a PDF of it available. In case we want to break glass and take a look at it. I'm not seeing anything that looks like it's going to be a manual. Not at a glance, anyway. You found the manual? Might have to have you send that to me. Yeah, you could put it in the Discord, Zergling. I'm not gonna open it up just yet, but it'd be nice to have it there. If I could figure out just one thing, the night could be a success. I don't remember where I left my torch. AFL Grand Finale just finished? I don't know what AFL is. Ah, there we go. It's about to say the outcome, but that might be spoilers for someone. This is true. Alright, let's see. What do we have? We've got, there's a log. There's a big stone. There's a small stone. I've got a torch. Now the stones in the log we've already used as sort of a seesaw thing. That doesn't mean they can't be used somewhere else, though. But I don't know of anywhere else in the game with different elevations like what we have here for, like, dropping them. So for now, I'm just going to kind of consider those dead. Unless... let's hang on to that. Can I combine these? No, I thought maybe I could put the pink thing and the log together to make like a fishing rod or something. I thought maybe it was like this was like a spool of string or a reel. No good. Australian Football League. Think gridiron, but without any of the protective gear. Still the same amount of collisions, tackling, just without the protection. Oh my. What in the world is this purple thing? Without saying what it is, does anyone think they know what this purple thing is? We've also got oat and lid. I have no idea, Sophie says. I found a guide for the game but haven't read it, StatCat says. I've got a oil jug. I've got a gold thing. No idea what that is. I thought that was a shield at one point. I thought, oh, I can use that to deflect the Medusa attack. it didn't work. I'm home. How goes the Adventures of Santa? Terribly, Pokemons. I haven't gained any wisdom. I haven't made any progress. I'm wearing down. My resolve is waning. That's a bummer. Major bummer. Major bummer. I'm feeling quite devastated. Yeah, I'm considering reading the manual. I'm almost there. I'm almost ready to read the manual. Not the manual. I hate to do it. I hate to let the game beat me like that. I'm gathering all the items for another look though, and another think about what they are. If I need that vent before I do something else, I'm doomed. Because there's just, let me get these rocks. Oh yeah, there's a Medusa. I don't know what to do about Medusa either. I'm surprised your wife doesn't play any of the games with you. We play games together, just not for the stream. Jelly doesn't want to appear live. She has done Let's Play type videos in the past. She's pretty irregular with them. Hasn't had the opportunity to post one in a very long time now. But some of them are pretty good. Yeah, she hasn't done anything for a long while. She doesn't have quite the freedom that I have for nonsense. But if you have the time, they're worth checking out. I might be a little biased, but definitely makes me laugh. I was pressing stuff on the keyboard to see if anything happened. More of this Fever Dream game. No, there's been no progress. I gotta let you down there. This is not even the first hint of figuring anything out. I'd happily remove my gallbladder if it means I get some relief. Pretty much ready to sell my soul at some point. Oh, that's what that command that I typed. That's my wife. The jelly is my wife. That command was to pull up the link to her her stuff. I knew they made games hard back then, but wow, this is hard. I would be lost. I don't even have to say I would be lost. I am. Alright, here's another one. Does anyone have any idea what this might be? Does this shape look familiar to anybody? Squirt gun. It's as good a guess as anything else. Jigglypuff from above, a sideways guy, a drain pipe. Pretty much better than anything I've got. I quit going in the door. Pick up the thing. Oh. Still have to get more stuff out of Greece. Why use Inkblot so we can just use 4-bit graphics? I thought this looked kind of like a water gun, right? Kind of looks like a meat grinder. The opening at the top and then the tube over here on the left where it comes out. Look, these are the same color scheme, so I figured that they have to belong together, but I can't stack them up in any way that combines them into anything useful. How did anyone ever figure this game out? How did they do it? Kind of looks like a toilet. I don't even think the developer beat their own game. They read the manual, Zergling says. I don't know if I trust that the manual would really help me that much. Nintendo Power. Really played it for several months to years. I really don't want to be playing this for that long. Hey, welcome back, Craftier. How did Battletoads go? It went alright. I did manage to beat the game. I didn't do it on my first try, but we started again, and I did it on the second try. It wasn't a pretty victory. I wasn't super thrilled with my performance, but it was good enough. I'm going to try and play it again next week so I can be even more in practice. Hey Sheldon, welcome in. Yeah, this is a Time Tunnel, Commodore 64. It's an adventure game. Santa Claus travels through time, and you just kind of carry the items around and see if you can figure out where they go. And so far, I really cannot. Yeah, I thought this was a jug of, like, oil. I thought this was a shield, too. Oxygen tank I didn't see. You might be right about that, though. I don't know. None of this stuff combines. I like when devs leave things for you to figure out for yourself, not drown you in tutorials for everything, but this is ridiculous. I think I have all the objects that we've uncovered here in the house together now. This is a room of useless stuff. I know I left some rocks on the spaceship, but everything else I think is here. So, like, these I consider useless items. These, I mean, I don't know what this is. This is a wild card, but like these are like Greece and Persia items. And these are like futuristic items? Question mark? Is this the Christmas version of Mario's Missing? I don't know, my friends. I kind of think maybe I look at the manual. I really don't know what else I can do. I hate to read a manual, but that is information the devs supposedly wanted me to have. So maybe that's what we'll maybe that's what I'll do. You're not Frownie, you're an imposter. These games almost always require the manual to be read. Hey, Perfecto Plexo, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. All right, I've got the manual here. It's got a lot of text in it. So... the manual does have clues in it. They're kind of riddles. Alright, so basically the manual tells us controls. It's a very wordy manual. But it has a description of every place, and then it has a clue. So like for the Stone Age it says clue, lever yourself to be a little bolder. But we already figured that out. And like for Salem, it says, clue, bats can be shot, these brooms are made for flying. Hubble, bubble, toil, and trouble. And in the black hole, it says something about the black hole. This is what it says, nothing but a black hole. You can go back to the mansion by walking all the way down. This scene is to be used to assemble all the map parts once they are acquired from the other years, and is the method for proceeding to the end game. Clue. This will give you something to reflect upon. So, I'm wondering if these are map parts. This one was just lying in the black hole. It was the only thing that was there. This I got from the cave in the past. So I'm thinking that's what these are. There are other clues too. Back in my day, if you couldn't solve a puzzle, you just sat in the water temple for 7 years until you figured it out yourself. So I think the manual does give us a lot of insight into how to solve the game. It's maybe still a little bit obtuse, though. Hmm. I don't really want to read every single word of the manual to figure stuff out because it's too wordy. Hey, Big Evil, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How did your stream go tonight? What were you up to? And how did it treat you? Oh my goodness, it's much later than I thought it was. More Sekiro? I think, Frown Man, we are on the final boss. Oh my. Sure is quite the boss. 4 forms. 4! First 2 have down pretty good. The third is difficult to read. Sounds like final boss. It sounds like final boss material to me, that is for sure. Oh. Wait a moment. I may have a very small mind. Trying to make that fire go out. Can I take this log back out of the fireplace? Oh no. I thought maybe I could take this to Salem. I don't know. I think, my friends, that I might be about ready to call it a night. I didn't make a single piece of progress in this game, but I'm just I think I'm just worn down. I've been at this for so long. I didn't figure out where a single thing goes. I even did what I hate to do and looked in the manual. Ugh. And that's given me a bunch of clues that I don't know how to act upon. So yeah, I think maybe we're gonna call it a night, my friends. I just don't know what else to do right now. Boy. I really wanted to be able to figure something else out. We might look at this one more time. I'm gonna read the whole manual off stream, and if doing so makes me feel confident that I can make something happen in this, then we will pick it up one more time. But I don't know. I feel kind of defeated. Thank goodness we beat Battletoads. Otherwise, I would have nothing to hold on to. I certainly appreciate you being here with me, and I'm really sorry that I'm really sorry that I have to let you down tonight. I enjoyed this as my first stream. What a rough one. It's fun watching you just try to crack this game. Thank you. I appreciate the words of support and encouragement. It's very kind of you. Some games are just very hard. That's thank you, my friends. Yeah, this game is just too obtuse for me. I mean, I was warned that I shouldn't play it because it's devastating, and well, I didn't listen. I didn't listen, and here we are. But we'll head out on a raid. I'll send us in someone's direction. I think I see where I'm going to send us to. It's a streamer that I never see live, but we've had some raids sent our direction before. And it'd be nice to have an opportunity to actually send one back. So that's what we'll do. I usually don't stream on Saturdays. You probably won't see me tomorrow. It's not impossible. You know, there's a slim chance that I might show up with something random, but I wouldn't hold my breath for it. I'll probably be back on Sunday night. Next week, I'm gonna try and put some spooky games on the schedule. Those will happen in the earlier parts of the stream. Aiming to start up around 10 p.m. Central Time, most weeknights next week. So if you want to tune in for whatever spooky nonsense I'm doing, that'll be the earlier part, so around that time. In the second half of the stream, though, we're going to continue the stuff we've been working on. So there should be some Wario Land 3, Adventures of Batman and Robin, Jump King, Tears of the Kingdom, Battletoads, maybe this. Those are all possibilities to be on the schedule. So keep an eye out for those. Those will be in the later parts of the night, more likely than not. Cheers for the stream. See you next stream. Good night, everyone. Perfect stream. Oh my. Alright, I'm going to send us in the direction of Dreamy Magenta Sheep. I almost never get to catch Dreamy live. They're playing some Doom over there right now, so maybe a little bit more high energy and violent than what we have going on over here. But maybe a convenient stress relief after the torment of this game. Take out our frustrations on some monsters. I don't think this is as family friendly of a stream as I run over here. Just a heads up about that. You may hear some mature language or conversation topics. But Dreamy comes our way from time to time, and so it'd be nice to head back. Things are a lot simpler. We could just go back in time and marry a monkey, Buddhafinger says. A much more successful time travel mission. But that's it, my friends. Thank you for being here with me. I really appreciate your company. I hope I'm going to get to see you again very soon. Be well in the meantime. We are all out of things to do for tonight around here. It is time for us to head out. Let's go on an adventure.